Hi guys, Roy Lim, Hobo. I'm at the servicing center again today. So while waiting for car, make some video. Now, today let's talk about driving ethics. According to one of the fans, he want to know about driving. We should make an episode on this. For those who drive since 1990s, you should remember those days where Singapore came from a more rustic 70s to 80s to an advanced economy. People start to own car, right? All sort of car. And driving ethics then was horrible because I started driving in the 90s, really early 90s. And road rage was bad then. I think now Singaporean driving is relatively decent and sometimes good, right? We don't see much horning around compared to 90s, do we? Right? Although we still occasionally hear it, but it's decently not rowdy. I remember I went to China, I lived there, right? The horning was so bad, the government of China have to use AI to catch anyone that's horning. And now there's no horning in most cities. Yeah, so on driving ethics, demanded by one of the fans to make such an episode, I think it's about time. Lately, when I drive my Grab, I find that quite a number of PHV drivers, okay, is hoarding lane 1. I don't know for what reason. When I say hoarding, right, you guys should know. Most of the expressway is neither 80 or 90 kilometer. There are occasionally people on lane 1 or which is the overtaking lane on the extreme right? They can do at 70 kilometer per hour on the extreme right, you know. I'm not talking about night time, it happened on night day as well. It's very frustrating, right? Expressway, you know, if you think of other location like any normal housing estate road, okay, I'm fine, right? I don't have to worry about that. But on expressway, gentlemen, do not hog or ladies, please do not hog the expressway lane 1. It's for overtaking purposes. And when the expressway say 80 or 90 kilometer per hour, lane 1 is not 80-90 km, it's for the purpose of overtaking. So you must have the overtaking speed. Right? Normally when you overtake a car at 80 km, you need to hit at least 100 km. At 90 km, when you overtake a car, it's actually about 110 km per hour. I'm not saying that you should be driving at that speed. I'm just saying that to overtake someone's car, you have to add another 20 kilometers to do so successfully. And providing there's enough sufficient car space in the distance of overtaking. So please guys, don't hog lane 1, right? Of course there are normal drivers but this channel is for PHV drivers, newbies, pre-grabbers. Let's be kind drivers. But even I drive, most of the time, large portion of my time, I will let faster traffic overtake me, right, when I'm on lane 1. I know we're all rushing for time. So hoarders, please, lane 1 is for overtaking. It's not for your casual 80-90 km per hour cruising speed. Okay, stick to the middle road, especially night time, because I drive night grabbing, not day grabbing that much. Now, second thing is signal earlier. Now this 3-second rule is not invented by me, it's by the LTA, I think under highway code. Even earlier, talk about overtaking lane 1, highway code also learn, do not hog, right? Do not hog lane 1, right? But I'm talking about signal, personal experience. I have once tried to overtake during peak hours, filter from middle lane to the extreme lane 1. And what happened was one motorbike came very quickly. Wow, by that split second, I managed to avoid an accident. But what I'm saying to you is that that's my own fault. Signal 3 seconds, then you turn. Don't turn too quickly. So I think this 3-second rule is very crucial, and it's a good thing among our habit of driving. So you signal, give 3 seconds, look, see through the mirror, middle mirror, the side mirror, left, right, and then before you do the turn, especially during the peak hours because the motorbikes wow, especially those from Malaysia, boom, zim, wow, they start coming to Singapore about 4 AM or so. So yeah, watch out, motorcycles, are very dangerous. I'm not saying that car are not dangerous, but motorcycle, because of their size, right? They zip around. We have to be extreme careful. So while the cars signal 3 seconds, then we turn, right? Don't turn too quickly. The sudden turn shocked me, you know. Yeah, sometimes there's always very near miss, not just to motorcyclists as well, to cars as well. Now, when at junction, please guys, close up the gap, right? There's gap between cars. Why do some cars, they can leave 2 meter space or 1.5 meter car length or half a length of a car, the gap space is so wide? Why? Right, I'm trying to turn left, you know. I'm sure you have faced that challenge, right? It's really traffic jam. Hey, can you close out the car in front so that you can let me pass and I can go to my traffic or flow? Isn't it good that we all have space, we can go with the flow, right? The gap, like this car and the gap here, there's a huge gap, you know. If you can close out the gap, I can filter through the next lane. It's good for the traffic behind me as well, right? Who wants to turn left, right? Close up the gap, gentlemen, ladies, right? Close up the gap, right? This is a gap. I'm talking about the car, between car at the traffic junction when we trying to filter left. I remember a car just refused, you know. He had 1.5 meters in front of him. He just don't want to go. For me, I automatically close out the gap and I really appreciate it, right? Next thing is, whenever I want to gesture appreciation, I will on the accident light and then let it blink for 2 to 3 times. But normally I blink it twice. It's called thank you. Blink 2 times, signal thank you. Even when I'm on a highway, I ever seen car, and I do it also nowadays, is I see cars, when I let them overtake on the expressway or even normal road, they on the accident light twice. Tick tock. Good, means thank you. And then they go off. Now to me, it's a nice gesture. I think that should be encouraged in Singapore, right? Gracious society. Next thing is when alighting and boarding passenger at any drop-off point. Guys, please don't stop in the middle. When the drop-off point, there's normally 3 parking slot, or at least 2, right? Go to the first parking slot lah, so the car behind can also have the access of space, also drop off our customer or let our customer board. Sometimes it's about consideration, right? I thought since 1980s when we go to school, have courtesy campaign. Okay, we need everyone to do that lah. Yeah. So in all these driving etiquettes, I hope will be useful for you guys to share around, and let's spread the goodness around us. Okay, have a good day. And those for pre-grabbers, newbies and lone drivers, welcome to come to my MSG, my Singapore SG Grab Live WhatsApp support group. All right, we are here to help driver to earn more efficient money in regardless of whatever platform you guys are going to be. I don't care. So we have people from Data, Gojek and Grab as well. So we learn from each other.